What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. It is TD. I am here. I am live on this beautiful day, 1 p.m. sharp on March the 18th, 2020. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. Free agency is officially here. And guys, what did I tell you? I appreciate you, Fake Spike. I appreciate you, Fake Spike 94. I had to start the stream with this on the screen. TD, you called it, bro. I didn't know. It was getting late. You know, I thought this should have been a first day move, but maybe the reason why we were able to get Karras on a 1 year, $4 million deal is because it took a few days. So the interest out there, I mean, we were already linked to him, but the interest out there probably wasn't as high as some people would have liked. He would have liked it to be, but at the end of the day, we got the man. We got the man. I told y'all a minimum of 2 starting caliber offensive linemen is going to be required for where I feel like this is a success in the draft. Not only did we secure Byron Jones, but we got, oh my gosh, that dog in the middle of the linebacking core, Van Noy. We have exceeded expectations, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me talk a little bit about Karras. I want to let y'all know. First of all, I want y'all to understand something. I know Karras. I don't know if it's Karras or Karras, but y'all get my point. I want to make sure I set some things straight on this guy. First of all, great move by the Miami Dolphins. I mean, he could have been a project, and for $4 million, great move. But this is a fantastic move because we got him for $4 million, but it's on a 1 year deal. I want to break down that 1 year deal before I go into more detail on who this guy is and why it's huge for the Miami Dolphins. So let's talk about this deal first. Why would we lock a guy in for 1 year, $40 million when he's very capable? We like him. We've been pursuing him. It just isn't adding up for the 1 million. I mean, 1 year. Why is it 1 year? Why is it 1 year? Why is it 1 year? That right there. And he's only 27 years old. That's the question, right? But you know what? I think that this was a case of simply, hey, you're going to have a huge opportunity to start in Miami. What TD? I mean, he was starting with the Patriots. What are you talking about? Let's back up. He started 15 games last year at center because Andrews is their real starting center, okay? He was out with blood clots last year. Let's get that straight now. Andrews was out with real blood, not real. He was out with blood clots last year. So technically, he's not the starting center, but he is the starting center because he started the season last year. That's what it was. So that's what went down in that situation. And then we go back to the year before that when they won the Super Bowl. It's like, okay, what about then? Was he starting at that time? He started at right guard on that Super Bowl year, that Super Bowl run. He started at right guard, Super Bowl champ, might I add, at right guard for Shaq Mason. He started for Shaq Mason that year. So this is a guy that's been honestly a reserve who started for Shaq Mason because he was hurt. Excuse me. And then he went ahead and started for Andrews because of the blood clots. So he has the Super Bowl champ at right guard and 15 games starting last season at center. He didn't have the biggest, he wasn't the best center in the league. I think he was ranked number 20th by PFF out of all starting centers last year. But this brings versatility, a guy who can play right guard and play center and has the opportunity now. We're giving you a 1 year. And here's what I think happened, because Karras was somebody who was being rumored that we would try to pick up for 3 days now. Like, y'all look out for it. Look, it didn't happen. Y'all look out for it. It didn't happen. Y'all look out for it. It didn't happen. I knew that it would happen, but then I started getting nervous yesterday. I'm like, it hasn't happened yet. And I need my 2 O-linemen to go into the draft. We got to secure 2 O-linemen, starting O-linemen, going into the draft. So I was like, why hasn't it happened? Here's what I think went down. I think they were working on a long-term 3-4 year deal. And then they basically say, you know what, here's what we'll do. We'll do a 1 year, $4 million deal. If you prove it to us, maybe even 70%, week 12. I don't know. You prove it to us. During the season, we are going to re you up on a 3-4 year deal and go ahead and let you have the next 3 to 4 years in Miami, and we're going to give you a good deal. I think that's exactly what went down. And he had a decision to make at that point. Do I keep testing free agency or do I go this route? Because we can't come to terms. We can't come to terms on a 3 year deal. I'm going to be honest, he probably wanted something like 3 year, $20 million. And the Dolphins were just in their bag, Greer in his bag. Maybe 3 years, 14. And it wasn't adding up. So they probably came to this resolution. You prove it, and we promise you during the season we'll go ahead and give you the extension you want if you turn out to be that guy. Because the track record we have is, yes, you've started 2 seasons now, one at right guard and one at center, and you played well. You did your job. But we want to see some consistency on that, and we want to see that as the guy. And you have that opportunity here in Miami to be a starter day one. So I think that's exactly what went down. Okay. That's exactly what went down. And we were able to secure this guy on a 1 year deal. I'm sorry, guys. One moment. My son's sick and my wife's calling. Hello? Yeah. All right. In about 5 minutes. All right. Sorry. We have a conference with the doctor over the phone video chat in a little bit, so I'm gonna finish this off soon. But yes, guys. At the end of the day, this is an amazing move for the Miami Dolphins. We secured him on a 1 year deal. He will be our starting center. I believe he'll be our starting center, and if anything changes in the draft, he could even be placed at right guard. But let me tell you something. This 1 year deal also means that we still will be open for business in the draft in a later round. It looks like in a later round, 4th, 5th, 6th round, 7th round, we're still probably going to invest in a center for insurance. Okay? So keep that in mind, all right? Not only that, guys, in not too long from now, I'm going to be going live again. I'm going to be doing a video on free agents that are left that we need to go ahead and be on the phone with. I have the top 7 free agents right now that I'm interested in that are still available. There are 7 free agents right now that are still available that I want the Miami Dolphins to be calling. No, I don't want all 7 because some of them are at the same position, but we have options. Okay. We have options. And there was breaking news that Eric Reed is going to be released from the Panthers. Actually, it's official now. Eric Reed has been released from the Panthers, playing the safety position. I'm going to talk about that as well because that breaking news will be huge for the Miami Dolphins. And you can get him on a cheap price. He just signed a 3-year, $22 million deal, $7.33 million per year. And he produced in that first year his best season, 130 tackles. And the problem is his coverage grade was only 36.1 on PFF, which is terrible. I'm going to tell y'all, that's terrible, y'all. His passing defense grade. But a guy like that would be phenomenal with the Dolphins. He's a tackle machine at the safety position. Not only that, don't worry about the coverage rating because now he has competent corners and his rating's going to skyrocket because of it. He knows how to lay the hat. He can hit. Man, he tackles for losses. He's a in the box guy. He gets down there, tackles for loss. He gets in that box. Oh my God, that's the biggest one, but it's a lot of them. We're going to talk about that whenever I go live again after I finish this doctor visit. But listen, guys, a lot of exciting things. Karras is a huge pickup for the Miami Dolphins. We've exceeded expectations. We got 2 offensive linemen, y'all. Starting caliber O-lineman. Starting caliber O-lineman. And I'm gonna tell y'all now, it's still one more O-lineman out there that I would be interested in. We'll talk about it. I'll be live about that in a moment. But this is TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We got 251 people watching, only 60 likes. Please hit that like button. We definitely want to get it over 100. Show your love and support, guys. Hit that like button, man. But these are exciting times. The Miami Dolphins did it. I've been calling this stuff, y'all, and it's been happening. So I know we're on track. I know we're doing what we're supposed to do. And I told you this is how we were visioning this team, man. And it's all coming to fruition. So right now, what do we need left? That nose tackle. We still haven't gotten off of that. Now, the only missing piece in this free agency is a nose tackle. If we get greedy and just like if we want an A++++++++ grade, we're gonna go get a nose tackle and we're gonna go get a strong safety. And man, if we're just the best draft of all time by any team, free agency of all time by any team, we're also gonna go look at that strong safety position because you got good, competent guys out there. We're gonna talk about that on the next stream. I have a lot of information for y'all, but this TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Thank y'all for the 100 likes. I appreciate y'all showing you support. Appreciate everybody who rock and roll with me, man. This TDPHINSTALK. I'll see y'all soon. Woo! Peace! Let's go, baby. Man, my fans about to win a Super Bowl.